We're told constantly that overthinking is a problem, a source of anxiety and inaction. But what if it's a superpower? Research shows it activates deep processing centers, building stronger mental pathways. This mental churning is often the source of superior creativity, connecting diverse ideas in ways linear thinking can't. It also makes overthinkers incredible problem solvers because they've already considered the angles everyone else missed. Today, we'll break down these cognitive advantages and prove why this human trait is something AI cannot replicate. So how does this messy process become a strategic advantage? It starts with how we make choices. When channeled, overthinking becomes mindful scenario exploration. Instead of impulsive choices, you run complex simulations in your head. This allows you to analyze potential outcomes and weigh complex variables, avoiding pitfalls an algorithm might ignore. The result is exceptional preparation. Overthinkers naturally anticipate obstacles before they arise. They have a remarkable attention to detail, making them invaluable in precision-oriented fields, and it fosters deep self-awareness. By examining their own thoughts, they gain a better understanding of themselves. But what's actually happening in the brain to make this possible? And why can't a supercomputer designed for analysis do it better? Your brain isn't stuck. It's in deep processing mode. By linking logic and emotion, it forges strong neural pathways that boost creativity, insight, and emotional intelligence. Think of it this way. AI processes data along predefined routes. You are building a complex mental map from scratch, filled with context and emotion. This is where AI hits its first major wall, a lack of common sense reasoning. It struggles with intuitive judgments and adapting to new situations. AI also fails at abstract reasoning. It can define justice from legal text, but it cannot understand justice like a human does. Its creativity is a remix of its training data. It lacks the intentionality, emotion, and personal experience that fuels true human imagination. Let's make this real. Where do we see these overthinking superpowers clearly outperforming AI in the real world? Consider a detective solving a complex case. They obsess over a tiny detail that an AI would filter out as noise. This obsession is what cracks the case. Think of a novelist. They overthink a character's backstory, fears, and hopes. This creates a depth that AI-generated stories can't touch. Now look at an AI. It can draft a legal contract perfectly, but it can't advise a client by reading the room or understanding emotional stakes. The common thread in all these examples isn't just logic, it's the integration of deep, nuanced emotional understanding. Remember our question? Why can't a supercomputer do this? Because true analysis requires something beyond data, emotional context. This is AI's greatest blind spot. Here's a surprising connection. Overthinking can lead to heightened empathy. The same mental habit of analyzing your feelings translates to understanding others. An AI can recognize a frown, but it lacks the context to distinguish between grief, disappointment, and melancholic nostalgia. To the AI, it's all just sad. This leads to AI-generated content that feels robotic. It lacks warmth, humor, and true empathy. Because it can't adapt to nuanced emotional context, AI outputs often seem insensitive or wildly out of place. So let's connect the dots. That deep processing from earlier, that's not just a logic circuit. It's an empathy circuit. Human overthinking isn't just logical scenario planning. It's emotional scenario planning. We weigh the feelings associated with outcomes. This emotional layer provides the common sense and fuels the intentional creativity that AI fundamentally lacks. It's the missing piece of the puzzle. This is the unbreachable gap. AI processes data. Humans contemplate experience. Overthinking, so often framed as a flaw, is actually one of the most powerful and unique features of human cognition, our built-in engine for depth, creativity, and empathy. This doesn't ignore its downsides. Anxiety is real, but the goal isn't to stop thinking deeply. It's to learn how to channel this powerful cognitive asset. In a world racing towards artificial intelligence, it's a profound reminder of our unique advantage. AI can outcalculate us, but it can never outcontemplate us. Discover more in Rethinking Overthinking by Simon Harris, a Harvey publishing title celebrating the brilliance of the human mind in an age of artificial intelligence.